everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is having a great Wednesday. Well, today, as you can see, we're going to be working on the 19 hairpins, and we are going to be working right in this greenish area of these plants on this screen. And the color today is 3799. Yep, 3799. Wow, that's hard to say. And it's kind of a, whoops, picked up the wrong one. Kind of a dark blue-green, more green than blue. Yeah. So, how is everybody doing? Oh my goodness. Evidently, I can't get it where it needs to be. Oh, geez. I hope you're all having a great midweek. Yeah, it's Wednesday already. I don't know what happened to Monday and Tuesday. They just kind of floated right on by. You know? Some weeks are like that. And it was a little bit busier than it has been. Like even last week. I'm going to take this off because it's going to be in my way. I thought it'd work, but it's too light. So, yeah. But I'm thrilled sick. It's Wednesday, and of course, we have an order today. So, yay. Fun times to be had by all. Oh my goodness. So I came home and I actually fixed a TV dinner for dinner because cooking was just not in my repertoire at all. And I actually got to bed early. Yep. Sometimes that actually happens. Other times I'm up till 2 o'clock and can't sleep. So, yeah. So what is everybody else working on? I hope you're working on something you love. Something that's fun. Because, you know, it just is not worth it to stitch on something you absolutely hate. I have found that out the hard way. It just seems like it's one frustration after another, so stitch on something that you like to stitch on. Yesterday, I actually stitched on those little lovebirds that, what date was that I started that? Give that a little bit more light here. I think I did it on Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I was trying to fill in one of those birds with like the next couple of colors. So I almost got like the bottom part, like, haven't started on his head, just right where I was stitching on Saturday. Yeah, it's going, you know, not too fast. I just wanted to stitch on something different for a change. So, that got the vote because it was sitting right there. So why not, right? I didn't feel like dragging out Mediterranean or what is the other one? Colorful Town. Sometimes I feel like working on them, and others not so much. So I have no idea what I'm going to be stitching on this weekend. Oops. So we'll just have to wait and see. And before I forget, I did have some viewers send me some pictures, so I'll put those right in here. Thank you for sending the lovely pictures. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Great work, everyone. Okay, which direction? Now, see, I stopped. Oh, my goodness. Don't want to get everything going in the wrong direction. Have you just been stitching and then all of a sudden you're going in the opposite direction you should be? Yeah. It happens. So, I do love working on this. It is so easy to handle. So, if I was going to pick out of this, between this, the Peonies, and the Tang Dynasty, I would pick this every time. I think it is the best of all three. Coming in second would be the Peonies, and the Tang Dynasty honestly would be last because it's just so stiff. It's hard for me personally to hang on to, you know, so. But there's nothing wrong with any of those kits at all. They're all really beautiful with beautiful colors and threads. So, yeah. But this one just feels good in my hands, and it's easy to see all the symbols. So, yeah. And I think I'm not going to make that on a turnaround at all. Thought I'd stitch with this color and then it'd bring out the rest of the green leaf. Put the needle away. You know. And then it would kind of come to life there. Now let's see, where are we going to go here? Well, we'll just go right here, I suppose. But yeah. And there are some bigger areas in this, so I think mainly the reason why I love this so much is because of the fabric. Now, I have been known to know people that have gotten the same kit and they did not get the same kind of material, so yeah, it's happened. So I don't know. And that's happened, you know, on the flip. You know, somebody else got a kit and then I got it and the material was not the same. So I don't know what's up with that or why that happens. But yeah. So it's all in what you want to stitch on. And of course I'll keep going on the Tang Dynasty. I like it. I like the pattern. So I'll just have to keep, you know, stitching in areas and, you know, working the fabric in my hands like I used to with some of the other kits that weren't that big, you know. So it all sooner or later gets soft. But just saying, just so you know my opinion. Now, that might not be somebody else's opinion, so there you go. So, no grand plans for the weekend that I know of. So, we'll just have to wait and see. Daughter's been busy and having to do other things, so yay. We're just gonna kind of follow this, whoops, down, because it goes all throughout that, but it's all kind of zigzagged here and there. So we'll see. I do kind of like this framing around the leaves and stuff. And then I can go and fill in the other. There's 2 different symbols here besides the one I'm working on. So we'll see. Maybe I'll work on leaves this weekend on this. Because heaven knows there's some big ones. And I'd like to get back to the lady and her hair and finish that and part of her dress where I was at last weekend. So we'll see what happens. Watched a little Netflix last night. I'm back to watching Bridgerton. So I started from number 1 and we're getting through that. That seems to be the movie flavor of the week. Finally got through Outlander. Thank goodness. I was really getting tired of it. So, moving on. But it did have nice long episodes, and what was that, 7 seasons? So it took me to, what was that, Monday when I started Bridgerton. So little bit at a time. I'm gonna have to go back and catch all the, there's like 3 here and 4 there, and yeah, it takes a moment, but I just didn't feel like stopping and starting again, so you have to forgive me. I like a straight run sometimes. All right. Pull that underneath there and put that just so. And then show you what we got done. Now there's a, like I said, there's 2 there, and then there's 6 or 7 that way. So it'll all start to look like a leaf. Let me pull you back out. There you go. So you can see the whole thing. Then I'll have to work on more of that. Whoops. Got it all stuck into the thing. Work on more of this background of this. And the top, whoops, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to hit it. This top part, that's a different color, just like the green, dark green lines are a different color. So we'll see what we get done this weekend. All right, guys. Thank you for joining me. I sure do appreciate each and every one of you. And thank you, everyone, for sending pictures. Anybody else have any? Then feel free to send it to my email address, and I will get it into the nearest stitch with me as soon as I possibly can. Let me turn that light off. Thank you, everyone. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.